Hi there. I'm here to talk today about some great original watercolor paintings. Paintings that celebrate the history of the LA Kings uniform and the evolution of the uniform from their first year in 67, 68, kind of all sorts of great artwork right up to the present era, 2007, 2008 season. I'll be showing you the artwork in much greater detail and telling you a story about all of this, but let me explain that this artwork would really make a great gift. Mother's Day gift, Father's Day gift, wedding gift, anniversary gift, birthday gift, or retirement gift. It doesn't even need to be a gift. Somebody could just be a great Kings fan. They love the Kings and they love art. This would look beautiful framed in somebody's home or in their office. Let me give you a little background and then we'll get into the art. My name is Scott Silcox and I'm from Toronto. For 16 years I owned a company called Maple Leaf Productions. Maybe you know us Canadians, we use maple leaf on just about everything we do. And we made and sold a whole variety of products that I'm about to show you that used this great artwork to celebrate the history of NFL team uniforms, Major League Baseball teams, NHL teams like the Kings, a number of college football teams, and even the CFL. But probably CFL is not of interest to you. But what we did with this artwork is we made products that showed the evolution of the uniform. Our primary product, or the product that we sold by far the most of, were our plaqued posters. Forgive me, Kings fans, that I'm showing you a Maple Leafs plaque here, but you get the point. It was a kind of a large horizontal plaque that showed the evolution of the team's uniform. Then we used the artwork on a mid-sized plaque and on a small plaque. So the artwork was used on plaqued posters. But in addition to plaqued posters, we also use the artwork on framed posters. Here's a couple different frames. We had dozens and dozens of different shapes and sizes, but I'll just show you a couple to get the point across. So we use the artwork on plaqued posters that I showed earlier, on framed posters right here. In addition to plaques and frames, we also use the artwork on to make clocks. There's a clock celebrating the history of a uniform. Coffee mugs. The artwork was used for coffee mugs. It was used on magnets, some fridge magnets. We made a great little product called a fan frame, again showing the evolution of the uniform using the artwork. We did playing cards, kind of ace, king, queen, jack, 10 that used the artwork. Oh, and mouse pads and collector plates and a number of other products. But what's my point? My point is that this artwork really is somewhat famous artwork. Now it sounds like I'm patting myself on the back, and I don't really mean to be, but the point is true. This artwork has been seen on tens of thousands of products sold across North America, and therefore it really is somewhat famous. In addition to being on products that people have bought in their homes, you'll also see them in the offices of team owners, in the league commissioner. You'll see them on TV ads and TV shows themselves, in movies. You'll see them oftentimes. We worked with teams, and the teams show this artwork on their websites and in the halls of fame. So as much as sports artwork can be famous, this really is famous sports artwork that's being offered for sale. And by the way, almost everything that I'm explaining in this video can be seen on our website that's devoted to the sale of this artwork. And the website is heritagesportsart.com, and I'll mention that a couple other times. Now, let's really focus on the Kings for a sec here, because that's probably what you're most interested in. The Kings probably have, tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of fans across North America. We've only got 17 pieces of art. That's it. So, I may sound like I'm selling a Ginsu knife or a super chamois here. Hopefully I'm not coming across that strong. But my point is there's lots of Kings fans, and we've only got 17 pieces of original art. So please act quickly if you're interested. The second one, this one actually in this binder, isn't for sale. It was one that the artist made a mistake on, but that's actually fun to see that, but that's not for sale. So all of this artwork can be seen in great detail on our website. You'll be able to go in at heritagesportsart.com and zoom right in on the artwork. You'll see the artist's signature. If the artist left a note to the producers of those various products, there could be handwritten notes on these, which is kind of neat. You'll also be able to, from time to time, zoom in on on a patch that the team might have worn on their uniform that year. But the website has the full detail. There's that great third jersey that the Kings wore for a little bit, and then into the more modern uniform, and we're kind of going right up here to the That's the 2005-06 season, and this is the 2007-2008 season. So there's 17 pieces of King's artwork that are available. You can see them up close and in great detail on our website. Now, let me just explain the 3 ways that you can actually buy this artwork. The first way, and all of the pricing that I'm about to describe holds for all of these 17 pieces of art, except there are 4 exceptions where the price is a little bit higher. I'm not going to bog you down with the details. The website will explain exactly what the pricing is, but 4 of the 17, there's a little bit higher price because the demand, we feel, will be a little bit higher for those. But so the pricing that I'm about to describe holds for 13 out of these 17 pieces. So the first way you can buy it is buy this raw framed artwork, unframed artwork, just as you see here. If you place the order today, we'd ship it by UPS. The price of $350 includes UPS shipping right to your door. When you get it, then you can frame it or mount it however you see fit. So the raw unframed artwork is $350, including UPS shipping. The second way you could buy it is in what we call our classic frame version. Now this shows the Denver Broncos, forgive me, we'll make it a King's piece. And so it's a black metal frame, a double white mat, the original artwork, and then a neat little engraved plate telling the history of the artwork. This particular format, the classic frame version, is $425, and again that price includes UPS shipping right to your door. And if you placed an order today, this would actually be custom framed for you, so it would take 2 to 3 weeks before it arrives at your doorstep, so it just takes a little bit longer than the raw artwork. So the first version was the raw unframed artwork. Second version is our classic framed version. And the third and final way you can buy the artwork is in our deluxe framed version. Again, this is a Bruins one. Let me make it a King's piece just for a moment. It would have the original artwork, the engraved plate, and then the neat added touch is it has a horizontal poster showing the evolution of the team's uniform, and you can actually see your artwork, which in this case, oh dear me, it doesn't say right here, then my memory isn't great, but I think this is like 71-72 season. You could actually see it depicted in the horizontal poster at the bottom of the frame. So this deluxe framed version is $450. That includes UPS shipping as well, and it would be custom framed. So if you place the order today, it too would take 2 to 3 weeks before it arrived at your doorstep. So the 3 ways: the raw unframed art, classic framed, $425, the deluxe framed, $450. Now, by the way, all of this artwork was painted by a really wonderful person and a very talented artist, Nola McConnon. Nola actually owns all of this artwork. She's asked me for my help in helping to promote the sale of the artwork, which I'm delighted to do because of my background with Maple Leaf Production. So just to explain who owns the artwork. You're great to put up with me. How to order. 2 ways that you can order. Really simple. The first is visit our website, heritagesportsart.com. It's fully e-commerce enabled. You can buy using a major credit card through the PayPal system. Or if somehow you felt uncomfortable doing that, or you wanted to speak to somebody live because maybe you've got questions or whatnot, call me. My name is Scott. My cell number is 416-315-4736. I'd love to talk to you. I love Kings fans. It'd be fun to tell you some of the history that went in and research that went into this. I could tell you about the artist. I could tell you about working with the NHL. And I'd be delighted to take your order over the phone. 416-315-4736. So you're great on that one. Just kind of 2 final points, if you don't mind. The first is, I mentioned at the outset that not only did we do Kings artwork, but we did artwork for all the NHL teams and Major League Baseball teams and NFL teams and a number of NCAA college football teams. In fact, we've got over 1,500 pieces of artwork available for sale on the website. So just in case you're a fan of another team or you know somebody who's a fan and you might want to pass on the heritagesportsart.com website, I'd really appreciate that. And finally, sorry, what's my final point? Forgive me. If you happen to know another Kings fan who might also love artwork, please pass this YouTube URL on to them if you wouldn't mind. I'd greatly appreciate that, just to kind of spread the word. So, thanks very much for your time. Nice to talk to you, and I wish the Kings all the best in their upcoming season. Thanks a lot. Bye.